What's up everyone, TJ here from The Unleashed Human. On this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to properly foam roll your pecs and front deltoids. Make sure to stay to the very end because I have some really cool things to talk to you about regarding your pecs and deltoids. Now I will say this about your pecs and delts, most people do not foam roll these areas. It's just something they don't do. Most people in general will just foam roll their spine and they'll foam roll their lower legs and extremities, which I don't understand because foam rolling this area is amazing for performance, especially when you want to use your shoulders, chest, or any kind of push movement. And another way that you can do this, and I'll do this in subsequent videos, is you can take lacrosse balls, and you'll see this as we're going through the foam rolling. You can take lacrosse balls or any kind of golf ball or even a baseball, and you can put it on a trigger point and just run it through there on the ground or on a wall, and it'll actually help just the same as a foam roller. I just like to put my full body weight on it, and that seems to give me probably the best result possible. For your pectoralis muscles, this is a super goofy movement, especially on foam rolling. So when you first start, it's not gonna feel natural. You're gonna have to use a lot of your core. So you'll see what I mean, because essentially you're gonna be propping yourself up off the ground. So you're gonna take this piece, you're gonna put it right here on your pec, and your other arm that you're working your pec on is gonna come out to the side. So I'm gonna try and show you this as best as I can. So right here is my pec, and what I'm gonna do is, you see my legs back here? I'm doing a plank essentially. So you're gonna roll back through here, and that is super tender. I just did pecs and chest the other day, and what I'm gonna do is really just roll through here. You'll feel it more towards the delt, so at the top here. So I definitely feel that as it goes into the insertion of my biceps. And you're just gonna wanna roll through here and find some spots that might be super tender. So for me, super tender there. And what you can even do, instead of doing a plank the whole time, you can find a spot and just do this with your arm, bring it back and forth, and just stretch that out. Almost as if you were doing an active release on yourself. And just go through the ranges of motion, just like this. And you can even do this on a lacrosse ball. So if you get a lacrosse ball, put it right on that trigger point and just take your arm through this range of motion. And this will make your shoulder movements and your presses on any kind of bench or tossing movement. Man, you just get so much stronger and so much mobility. So first, try this, back and forth, and then also do one of these, and I tell you what, that already feels amazing. A lot more heat going into my muscle will prepare me for my next lift. So go ahead and try that. It's really goofy, but I tell you what, makes a hell of a difference. Here's why I highly recommend that you foam roll or even use a lacrosse ball on your pecs or delt. It will drastically change the way that you bench press or put bars over your head or any kind of push movement like I said before. Heck, it'll even help you with your shoulder complex in general, and it'll make things much looser. You have to remember, if your pecs and delts are tight, that means they're gonna do this. It's gonna lead to something that we call upper cross syndrome, where the front part of your body, all these muscles here will become tight, and then everything in the back will become weak. So by pulling through here, it's gonna start creating this kind of posture that is not good looking on anybody, right? So with that, if you start doing this with the pecs and really foam rolling and doing any kind of stretching through here, it will allow these to open up more, your shoulders will retract, and in turn, your shoulders will be looser, because if you see this, your shoulders come forward and they round here. So by doing that, again, it'll allow you to have more movement through the shoulders, it'll have more movement through your shoulders in general when you press, and it will lead to greater enhancements of performance and strength over time. I almost guarantee it to a point. And when you try it, you will know. So try that out and see how you do with it. I'm telling you, it'll make a drastic change in your lifts and in your life. With this video, it was my hope that you got something out of this educationally. These videos are designed for you to learn. I went to school for over 10 years to learn all of this stuff, and it's me just pouring out to you guys to give you as much information as I can in my personal life, in my professional life as a doctor, and really just as a human to give you as much as I can so I can help you guys become your best self every day. So please guys, if you could like this, it really helps with the algorithm so that other people can see this. And please subscribe and comment. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I really, really appreciate your support.